Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? This is the weekly recap number 3. I am NLT and I am with the one and amazing
BAP. That's me you're referring to. The username says SAP, but we all know the joke. You guys left me hanging, by the way. I saw no comments, no likes either.
And this week we had a lot of news. Sap, what can you tell us about what happened this week?
Boy, what can I tell you? Indeed, what can I not tell you is a more interesting question that I'm not going to answer because obviously I cannot tell you what can I not tell you. But anyways, we had our Scrapyard episode, the first episode of the Scrapyard at our Landbots Twitter. That's at Landbots_Virtua. Very good stuff was announced there, particularly regarding how the bots are going to be working in the land. We got some information about weekly emissions from resources that are going to be given by the lands. We also saw how much resources each land plot would be emitting by day.
Which is amazing, exciting. I cannot wait to have those resources on my wallet and start crafting, getting new NFTs, getting new stuff. I'm pumped.
I'm so excited as well, especially like how the NFTs that you're going to be crafting are going to look. I'm wondering if it's going to be related to in-game items, or it's going to be more collectibles, or you're going to be using these resources to, upgrade certain things, maybe upgrade your existing NFTs. It's exciting stuff. It's exciting news, and these numbers are interesting to think about from a gaming perspective,
For sure.
especially because
For sure.
Related to the land emissions. It's gonna be interesting to see what the costs of crafting are going to be, and the interesting part about this is that, for example, the maximum amount of sticky goo that's going to be produced weekly is global. So this is shared, it's a pool shared across all lands, and depending on the emissions that you have, that's going to be the amount of resources that you're going to be able to claim from that pool of resources. Obviously, if you have land bots, miner bots specifically speaking, you're going to be able to claim and produce more of these resources. We also have our weekly shows. Obviously, on Wednesdays we have our VFLEC weekly episodes, Thursdays Coffee with Glenn and LD, Friday Chat as well, and we also were shown graphs. Actually, you're going to be seeing them right now, graphs regarding the emissions of the lands, and you're going to be seeing the specific resource, how much each rarity of the land is going to be emitting. That is color coded. So obviously if you see white, that means common, purple means uncommon, green means rare, and so forth and so on. Red special, blue, beautiful legendary. And these numbers are interesting, and that's pretty much what's announced, what's been announced regarding the resources as well. And I hear that you also have some updates to share with us, Danny, don't you?
I have. We actually had the first dev update. We had the dev talking to us on our Discord server, and they gave us a top 10 list of things that are coming to the crypts, because of course, crypts are already out, and there are some things that were added, changes that were made. So the first one is something that the community was needing. Big shout out to Ivor and his couch, and Wookie for making a couch video on YouTube. Basically, things are gonna go directly onto the wall. We're gonna have some form of grade system, but also we're gonna give you the option to have a free roam experience if you wanna go crazy and place things in the anywhere you want. We're gonna have hotkeys for size and rotation. Freeform is gonna be an option. So basically, you're gonna have an option to have locations easier, faster for some users, and also we're gonna give you the option to be free and do whatever you want. Which is
I was gonna mention that's really thrilling. I think giving people the freedom and creative freedom to do things inside their personal space, we're gonna see some crazy creations. But I'm excited to see it because, if there's anything to be known about a gaming community and about a community in general, is that there's some very, very creative people out there, and I'm excited to see what people do, especially with the free roam mode, in which you can be placing your NFTs anywhere you want. If you want them floating around, That's gonna be
A
cool.
car.
That's gonna be cool.
A shelvie hanging from the ceiling upside down. That's the dream right there.
Imagine that. That means future. That sounds actually very futuristic, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But that's not it. We also have the option to add a gramophone or a radio, just like we used to have in our fan caves, and that allows you to play some music. So music that is not copyrighted or NFT music owned, they're gonna be able to be displayed on the cribs. Chat bubbles are next on the Bflex who's talking, so you're gonna see who is talking. That's been worked on. What else? We're gonna have an undo reset button. We're gonna have the option for Bflex to move slower, and this is good. This is great for accessibility. You're gonna be able to use the escape key to exit big screen. Also, something that is really important, we're gonna have a search or a filter option to look at items in your inventory. So if you have a big collection, which I know a lot of you do, it's gonna be easier for you. We're gonna have haptic links so people can provide share their experience, like a getaway. It's like, come to my crib, here's the link, have fun.
And especially so, I think it's going to be great because having your crib offline, well, not technically offline, of course, but in theory, it being offline with you not having to be there for people to enter, I think that's going to be super fun. And that's going to be, good things could come from there. There could be special galleries, there could be, there could be one very famous creative person in the community where everyone's going to be wanting to enter to their cribs with huge NFT collections, playing
For sure.
some nice
Like the whales.
Yeah, like the whales, exactly. Actually, I don't know if we've met any hugely creative whale, but if you're a whale and you're very creative, then I think you're gonna be having fun with this one.
For sure. Also, talking about decorations, you're gonna have some changes to wall customization. So you're gonna be able to add a palette of colors so that you can find colors more easily. You're gonna be able to resize wallpapers on their walls. We also gonna have different art frames. Most of the art comics that are on Virtua do not fit properly, so we're gonna be adding that option so things look nicer, cleaner, more bata, if I may. We're gonna have floor, ceiling, and lights customization. There are some gray areas that you're not gonna be able to change. And this is nice. This is something really important for me. So I'm a huge comic book collector. We are gonna be able to have the option to read comics inside of your crib, and you're gonna have a comic book rack instead of just pictures on frames. So that's gonna be another option for you to access your insanely huge collection. And something that I know is gonna be really important, is gonna be really exciting for a lot of you, is that the small cribs are getting worked on.
They're getting worked on, and I wonder what that entails. Exactly, and I heard that too, and I'm excited to know and to see what that exactly means, because there's been quite a few community feedback regarding the small cribs, and I wonder what exactly from that community feedback is going to be the thing that is going to be worked on. Some more exciting news for the future to come, because basically all of these dev updates, they came thanks to the community you guys have been giving us. So please keep that community feedback coming so we can continue building something better that you like. Because at the end of the day, this is for you to enjoy. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be great, and it's supposed to be inviting for people to come and have fun with us.
They are also working on the ability to use your BFX as your avatar, so that's exciting.
Yes, thank you, because I can't wait to show my legendary Dead Pixel Bflex inside my crib. That's gonna be, I'm excited for that. And also my purple punk.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. What's your Bflex? But I guess you beat me to the race in that regard.
Yeah, I'm super excited too. I mean, Purple Punk is my favorite V-Flex, that's why I got one. So
one last thing before we move on. We have joined the Open Metaverse Association, and the website is oma3.org. Basically, that we allows us to do is trying to find like a consensus, like a standard with many projects in the Web3 space. So the ability to work with different devices, experiment with different spaces, and create standards for metaverses all over the Web3 space. So we're really excited. I'm really excited. If you want to hear the actual full dev update, you can do it on our Discord. And hashtag B summaries, you can actually hear the whole dev update by there.
Yes, sir. And you're also going to be finding a written summary of the dev updates, which are going to be happening every Tuesday, by the way. So stay tuned. Be sure to join
Every
our
Tuesday.
Discord server, because we're going to be having these every Tuesday with the developers themselves. And it's going to be great times, fun times, a lot of questions asked, a lot of questions answered, and a lot of new news, which is kind of counterintuitive that I said new news. But yeah, new news. This is Virtua Weekly Recap with community updates with BAP and NLD, or NLD and BAP, however you want to say it. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Have a great day, have a great life, have a great week, and bye-bye.
Have a good one. Thank you, guys.